I'm going to say it. I am quite surprised that because, the Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, etc. is coming up, I'd have thought that we'd have seen a lot more of these sort of collections from MAC. But instead of coming out with something for that, they've got a Valentine's Day collection. I know. This is their Lovestruck Look collection, and there's quite a few things in it. I took all these pictures from TrendMood, so let's discuss. And I don't know, it's just really interesting that they totally bypassed the Lunar New Year and went for this instead. There's a lot in it. There's a 6-pan eyeshadow palette, there's 3 lipsticks, 2 pressed powder blushes, a liquid highlighter, loose setting powder and mascara, and of course the Hyper Real cleanser. The blush shades are absolutely gorgeous. Interestingly though, when I was looking at this, I thought it was like dragon scales, which is kind of what I'm thinking of. Like, I wonder were they kind of half thinking of having this as part of like their Year of the Dragon, because it does look like dragon scales, but then it also kind of looks like hearts, but also not really. It's really strange. The shades themselves are absolutely gorgeous, very, very pretty. I like a lot of MAC's products, so I don't dislike it. I think it could look quite pretty. I could only find pictures of these 2 particular lipsticks. Of course, because it is Valentine's Day, they've gone with red. The kind of one that's missing is a much deeper, darker red. I'm not going to say blood red, but like definitely like in that general realm. Again, I can kind of see that it's hearts, but there's a bit of me that kind of feels like it's more like dragon scales. And again, like the red packaging, yes, you could read it as being Valentine's Day, but also you could read it as being Year of the Dragon. I just find it really strange that they've completely bypassed that. And this is the liquid highlighter. Now, we don't have any swatches on this, so it'll be interesting to see what sort of a tone we're getting. Is there maybe like a pearlescent finish? I think it like a sort of a rose gold with maybe like a pink would be quite pretty with that. I don't know, very strange. I'm like, December isn't even over yet and we're doing Valentine's Day? Oh, timing is strange. And this is the loose setting powder. I wonder how many grams you're getting from this. Of course, they have the cute little velour puff. I think this is quite nice. Again, so much of this is making me think of the Lunar New Year, because as I said, when I saw this whole collection initially, I thought, oh yes, Lunar New Year, but it isn't that at all. I mean, it's red and gold. I mean, very, very strange. I kind of find it bizarre that they've missed out on that, because I mean, most companies are like, how many things can we shill within a year? Let's find as many opportunities as possible. But MAC didn't. So in a way, I kind of applaud them for that. I have many feelings on this. And then, of course, one of the things that they tend to do is take their more well-known products that do very well and just repackage them. So like I said, they've done that with the Hyper Real cleanser. That is fantastic. They've just kind of given it like a red packaging. But they've also done that with their MAC Stack mascara, which is an incredibly popular mascara since that came out 1 or 2 years ago. So they've just given it like a red packaging, which I think is quite smart. There's definitely high and low points of this. For me, when I'm looking at the eyeshadow palette, I'm just kind of like, it's not for me, but that's fine. I just generally find that with MAC's eyeshadow palettes, they don't grab me. Even though their formula is fantastic, I just don't look at it and kind of instantly think, oh yeah, this is the thing that I do. It just looks a bit dated. Now, the things that I do think are genuinely quite interesting are those blushes. Very, very, very interested in those. I am somewhat interested in the highlighter. I want to see what the story is. The MAC Stack, look, I'll be honest with you lads, I have tiny, shitty lashes, I believe is the technical term. So no mascara, looks great on me. I love the cleanser. And the lipsticks. I mean, they're a red lipstick. You know me, lads. I love a red lipstick. And the powder, I'd be interested in trying. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I just find it very funny that we have this much advance notice of a Valentine's Day collection. And absolutely no word of a Lunar New Year one. Very, very odd to me. Let me know what you guys think. Are you into this or no?